This conversation starts calm and then everything shifts. Let's break it down on Choir Media.
Hi, how old are you? How old are you? What do you got for me?
29.
Okay, what do you got for me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, I guess the question that I would like to lead with is, do you feel that men are intimidated when it comes to educated alpha women?
What is an alpha woman?
Let's say I provide for myself, opinionated. Let's see, I have a law degree, in leadership role. Just, I guess that's what I would put
A
as
leadership
a
role
sense
meaning
of
what?
whether I'm sitting on like committees or doing any sort of like social
So,
justice work.
so if a man has a law degree and he has your credentials, he's an alpha male.
Not necessarily. It's more of a
So what makes
personality.
you? So what makes you an alpha woman then?
I think that it would be my personality. I think that I'm very, I would say, vocal, opinionated,
Okay.
um, headstrong.
Mm-hmm.
I I know when to concede, but I prefer to lead.
Hmm. What's your longest relationship?
Um, that ended in April of 2019.
How long was it?
We dated for a year.
And was he an attorney?
No, he wasn't. He was a TV producer.
Did he earn more than you?
No, he didn't. And that was a point of contention in the relationship
So why didn't you date a man who make more than you?
because this is somebody that I was interested in dating. I
But
wasn't necessarily dating for
listen. But if it's a point of contention, here's the other question. How tall are you?
5'7",
Dress size?
12, 14,
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
213.
So you're morbidly obese and opinionated, which explains why when I ask you, why didn't you date a man making more, that the other side of it, men who tend to make more don't date women who are built like you.
Okay.
And they don't, I mean, you got what you could get. That's what I'm trying to get to the point of. So alpha women tend to date beta males. So I'll just take that you're an alpha. But when was the last time you were a healthy weight, meaning 145 pounds?
2014.
And what happened?
Shit, I went to college. Just life.
No, there are plenty of women that go to college and don't gain 70 pounds.
Life happened. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no, ma'am. It's not a pejorative question. It's serious. You're young, and any man who's going to take you seriously, especially if you talk about being married and having children one day, the first child, 30 to 50 pounds. If you want three kids, that look, you're going to put on an additional 30 to 50 pounds. That puts you in 260, 270. So, ma'am, I can't this here life when you are an alpha woman who have resources. Why did you allow yourself to get here? And it has merit. It has a under. I'm not saying it to be pejorative or just belittle it.
I mean,
Especially as a single woman.
I feel like you are looking for an answer that I
Yeah,
just don't have for
I
you.
overate. I did not exercise. I mean, because if you were 145 pounds 5 years ago, okay, if you said an accident, thyroid, something, a medical issue,
Drinking, let's say alcohol, and not exercising enough for the level of wine consumption.
oh,
If I have to pinpoint it, let's say
okay,
alcohol.
okay. At what point? Okay, so do you recognize your weight as being a significant issue?
Yes,
What are you doing about it?
go to the gym.
That's not enough. That's maintenance work. How many days a week are you going to the gym?
Right now, I've kind of fallen off, so more
Exactly.
like two.
Okay. Okay. Why is all this important? Because self-prescribed alpha females tend to be overweight. And they tend to throw themselves into resource production to I don't want to say compensate, but to adjust for their lack of attractiveness and appeal. When you know that men are visual creatures, and you know men who earn on par with what you earn are not going to accept a woman who weighs more than them, sets you up into a position of always dating quote unquote down and then getting upset with the results.
Okay, so the
You
moral
can't
of the story
intimidate. You
is to
can't
lose weight.
intimidate. You cannot intimidate a man like myself because I earn more than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm more accomplished than you. You can't
That's
intimidate.
fair.
You can only intimidate guys who don't earn what you do or think you doesn't matter. So don't ask me. So when you ask me, are men intimidated by your education? The men you're stuck dating, yes, could be. And I say stuck dating because you chose to be this way.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
I'm a PhD.
I don't understand. Sometimes I just I don't get it, man. I hope you get it together, man. See, sadly, many women today just feel like, whatever. I have a vajayjay, and he'll accept it. He'll accept it. I'm sorry. Nope. Men are not. Men are not intimidated by your education, your PhDs, your law degrees, just the beta males that you can get. And one of the things that we tend to see every time a woman tends to be very accomplished, when I ask, last night, you went to college. Yeah, John Hopkins. Where'd he go? Cleveland, Roosevelt High School is where he went. Oh, okay. Oh. And it comes back down to ladies. Your education, your income come a far distant to your appearance, your attractiveness, and your appeal. There's no way you should be a single woman weighing 215 pounds with no excuse and a lackluster attitude about working out. Now, see, talking about that, you're fat shaming and this and that. But see, if I were to say, look at a man and his women tell men what they think they deserve by the way a woman looks and her attitude. So, ladies, the way you walk around in the world, this is what you tell men they think they deserve. And the way you act is what you think they deserve. She's telling men that she don't think they deserve much. And if men tell the world the opposite by our level of drive and ambition. See, if a man was 29 years old, living at home with mama, under earning, such and so forth, they'd have all kind of pejorative things to say about him. Ashira and Natalie, you both need to join using computer audio. Your audio is not connected. I'm putting you back in the waiting room, and you need to join using computer audio. If you don't join, you must join using computer audio. And see, this also goes back to the ultimate thing, the major problem that's keeping modern women frustrated: confusion. This is all very confusing. We try to figure out, well, there ain't enough men, there ain't enough this, there ain't enough that. No. It's really pretty simple. Fit, feminine, cooperative, single. Fit, feminine, cooperative, single. Pretty simple. All right, guys, I got to get up out of here. It says she's joining. I'm getting a little tired. The show is a little bit long.
Tonight, we've got a 29-year-old woman, 5 feet 7 inches, around 213 pounds, asking a question that comes up a lot. Are men intimidated by alpha women? Now, at first, that sounds like a simple question, but Kevin immediately flipped it around and asked something deeper. What exactly is an alpha woman? Her answer was confidence, leadership, being opinionated, educated, vocal, and preferring to lead. And right there, the conversation starts shifting, because Kevin's point wasn't really about education. It wasn't about degrees either. She has a law degree and leadership experience, but his argument was that men generally don't reject women because they're educated. He challenged whether the issue was actually intimidation or compatibility. Then things moved into dating patterns. Her last relationship lasted about a year, and she admitted that income differences became a problem. Kevin connected that with another topic that showed up in the conversation: lifestyle habits and self-presentation. She acknowledged gaining weight over time through drinking, overeating, and falling off consistency. Now, regardless of whether people agree with Kevin's delivery, there's a bigger conversation underneath all of this. Because sometimes people say, I keep attracting the wrong people, when the harder question might be, am I presenting myself in a way that aligns with what I actually want? That doesn't only mean appearance. That includes mindset, habits, energy, expectations, and relationship dynamics. Because if you want one thing but your patterns keep creating something else, eventually you have to examine the disconnect. At the end of the day, this wasn't really about alpha women. It was about alignment between expectations and outcomes. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are men intimidated by strong women, or is it more about compatibility and fit?